Hey everybody. So I haven't been on for a while. Yes, I've just been doing a lot. But I recently seen my sister's YouTube posts about her miscarriage. And she said that if anyone else experienced that to share. So I did a few times when I was younger. I believe the first time I was 15 and I was with this guy at my school. I known him too, and no one knew, and I didn't even know because I was young. So when you're pregnant, your body changes, and all pregnancies are different, so you don't know what's going on. So anyway, I remember that, and then I remember going to the bathroom, like, okay, I'm getting cramps, my stomach hurts, so I'm like, okay, why isn't my period here? But like I said, I ended up getting cramps, so I went, and I was bleeding really bad. I didn't know, and this was at school, so I went to the nurse's office, and I told her, I was like, look, I'm getting cramps, but they're bad. Like, I've never experienced bad cramps when I'm on my period like this, and I'm bleeding way too much. So she really couldn't do anything. What she did is told me to go ahead and go to the doctor. So I did. And they said that I was pregnant. I had a miscarriage, which was scary. And then I remember when I went to see my mom. I was like 16 probably. And I wasn't feeling good one day, and she asked me what was wrong. I'm like, I don't know, I'm just gonna lay down. And she's like, well, probably your period is coming. So I'm like, okay, that's probably what it is. So I just went and lay down, and the same thing happened again. It happened the first time, and I told her, and she wasn't mad or anything. She just told me just to relax, so I did. And then after that, I had my kids, and then my last baby, who was 6. So this is weird. So I got pregnant. I found out I was pregnant, and I went to the hospital because I wasn't feeling good. This is with my daughter Kasia. This is crazy because I swear she was a twin because this happened so fast. So I went to the emergency room at University in Aurora, and they had me pee in a cup, and then they told me just to wait, and so I did. And then I went back to my room, and the nurse was like, did you get your results? And I'm like, no, I didn't. She's like, well, you're pregnant. You're about 8 weeks pregnant, I think. That's what she told me. So I'm like, okay, so cool. So I was happy, and then I got all my pregnancy stuff, my vitamins or whatever. Sorry, I messed with my tattoo. And that same night, I wasn't feeling good, so I laid down, and I'm like, okay, why am I cramping? What is going on? Okay, maybe, I don't know. And I was spotting, I'm like, okay, it's gonna happen. So it happened with my oldest too, so I'm like, okay. And then I just went, I was like, screw it, so I just went to sleep. So I took Tylenol, whatever, and then went to sleep, and then I woke up, and I wasn't feeling good, and I was bleeding really bad. So I went to the ER, and they're like, oh, you had a miscarriage. They did an ultrasound. They seen the baby, but there was no heartbeat. That's what the doctor said. She's like, there's a baby there, but there's no heartbeat. The baby's gone. So I'm like, oh my God. I was upset. I started crying. I'm like, okay, oh my God. So I went home, rested for a few days. I was by myself. My baby's dad wasn't there. He was doing whatever. I don't know. I was with his mom, so I didn't really care. But anyway, so I was resting for a few days. So like a day or two later, I wasn't feeling good again. And this is after I had the miscarriage. So I remember I had the miscarriage on Wednesday, and then Friday I wasn't feeling good. So I went back to the doctor again, the same ER, and told him I was not feeling good. I told him I had a miscarriage. I stopped bleeding though, which was weird because, it takes a while to stop, but I did. And I went back and told them, and I was like, again, I had a miscarriage. I came in here Wednesday, and I had a miscarriage. The doctor did the ultrasound and whatever. And they're like, okay, well, we're going to run some tests on you. And I was like, okay. So they're like, it's gonna take 45 minutes to an hour, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay. So they took blood, they took urine, they did all that stuff. I'm like, all right. So the doctor, she comes in, and I remember my friend was with me. I remember my friend Lexi was with me too. So she's sitting there, and the doctor comes in, and the doctor's like, so it does say you were here on Wednesday and that you did miscarry. And I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay. And I'm like, well, why am I feeling like this? And she's like, well, you're pregnant. I'm like, how is that possible? Because like you said, I had a miscarriage Wednesday. I was here. She's like, I don't know. So I think my daughter was a twin because I think one of the babies died. So the doctor was like, yeah, that's common. So that's what happened. I was pregnant with twins. So my daughter Keisha wouldn't either have a twin sister or brother, but it's just her. So the doctor said I was pregnant with twins. So one died, and then Keisha was born. So yeah, Keisha is a twin. She had a twin that died, which is crazy. So that experience was crazy. It never happened. And then I got my tubes tied, and then I remember I got my tubes tied after I had her, like that long ago. She was a baby, so I don't remember how many months she was. Then I got pregnant again, and I had a miscarriage because it's very common to get pregnant when you have your tubes tied. But yeah, so yeah, she was a twin. It's weird because my baby's dad wasn't even there, so how can I get pregnant that quick? I go in for a miscarriage on Wednesday, and then I go back Friday the same week, and I'm pregnant. But I miscarried because they told me I seen the baby on the ultrasound, and there's no heartbeat. You could see the baby there, but that's weird. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. I'll be posting more videos sooner or later. Just telling everyone I love them, and just keep up with me. All right, see you later.